What's going on, guys? My name is SixR. I'm going to bring you guys this beginner tutorial video for range types. Before we even get into this video, you guys have to learn advanced movement. I'm going to link two annotations on the screen right now. One for my video, one for ZSS. He's a friend of mine and he's also my sensei. You want to definitely watch both advanced movement videos before you continue in this video if you do not know advanced movement. First, we're going to talk about builds and going to SixR's and talking about a range type character and what we're going to use. Second, we're going to talk about fighting techniques, how to properly fight. And then third is going to be the ending where we're talking about game modes. So guys, before we get into the actual ninjutsus, I'm going to show you guys what to run, the perks on the clothes, the weapon, and ninja tool to run. Today we run the Kusanagi blade. The Kusanagi blade can be obtained opening up scrolls or leveling up or even buying in the Tenten shop. You can run over the Tenten shop, you go to purchase and scroll down and purchase Kusanagi sword for about 2,000 Ryo. By default, you should have the Sen button. Sen button is really good. Probably all around the best ninja tool to use for range players. Skills I'm going to be running and I'm going to show you guys. This is for the beginner players. Again, you want to run power and space to boost that ninjutsu damage. Bottom skill is robust fighter. That will give you more health. And the bottom skill is 1 in a million. It'll shorten the ninjutsu cooldown time. Enemies knocked out. That's really good. You'll get your ninjutsu back faster. For our first ninjutsu we're going to show you, and this is going to be great all around. You should have this on every single one of your classes, the Majestic Destroyer Flame. It is from the Season Pass 1 Madara DLC. It's a gigantic fireball used by Madara that has a huge hitbox, and it deals damage on impact. It's probably the most powerful range jutsu in the game and also leaves a burning effect. Our next ninjutsu is Amaterasu. It's from the Itachi non-DLC. It's actually a non-DLC in the game. You have to go around the game a little bit and you can unlock Itachi. That's part of the Katsuki. Amaterasu gives you a debuff. It drops your defense. It continuously burns you. And it's really good to pair up with the Majestic Destroyer Flame. For a substitution stock to give you guys Shadow Clone Jutsu, it's very good. 25-second cooldown. Usually sub behind somebody. It's really nice to dash in after a sub. Probably the most meta substitution right now is Time Space Hop. Time Space Hop gives you a Kamui effect where it reduces your ninjutsu cooldown and you can phase through anything. It's a really good sub. It's from the last battle, Sasuke Uchiha, Season 4 Battle Pass. If you guys want to caught this Time Space Hop, it is the best sub in the game right now and I highly recommend it on range. For our new guys, again, all around, Kamui Shirkin is probably the best ultimate in the game. Across all game modes, Kamui Shirkin is a touch of death TOD. You throw huge shurikens and you go through anything in the game. It's very accurate, very good to use. You want to be pretty up close with it. Kamui Shirkin is from the Double Sharingan Kakashi DLC Season 3. Super Beast Lines is from the Sai DLC. Super Beast Lines is from the VR Master Sai. Sai is not a DLC character. He's a default character in the game. He's free to play. Super Beast Lines is really good pair up with the Majestic Destroyer Flame. It slows down your enemies and you can get a free Majestic off of them. When I first started playing this game, this was actually my favorite build to run on this game. Phoenix Flower Jutsu, it's a non-DLC jutsu and you get it by default. It's really great to pair with a Majestic Destroyer Flame because the Phoenix Flower Jutsu seals substitution so they cannot sub, so you can get a free Majestic Destroyer Flame off. And Phoenix Fire Jutsu is really good to pitfall people. There is pitfall maps you can fall down and die too. That's great. Also, I've used this build for many procedures. I've played range about 10 procedures. Yeah, this build is really good. I highly recommend you guys playing this build. The next jutsu I'm going to give you guys is Kamui Lightning Blade. Kamui Lightning Blade. Kamui Lightning Blade can phase through anything, can phase through ultimates. You can use it to get out scenarios. It's used to primarily strike an opponent and give him a debuff. You can pair it up with a Majestic. It's kind of like the Amaterasu, but in a different style. It deals some damage and also gives it that defensive debuff. As of right now, this is one of the best range builds in the game. And Flame Control, you can get it by default. Again, you have to play a certain amount of games to unlock Flame Control on range. If 4 enemies are very close to each other and you are too, you can throw out a Flame Control and hit all 4 of the enemies. It gives them a debuff and also burns them a lot. So if someone's about to do it like an actuation, throwing out a jutsu or something, it'll actually be nullified right then. Flame Control is very good to pair with Majestic again. It drops your defense so you can slam a huge Majestic on an opponent. Lastly, this jutsu is amazing. Again, I've used this build for many procedures. I still think this is a phenomenal build. Kamui Ban is actually from the Double Sharingan Kakashi DLC, same as Kamui Lightning Blade. It is phenomenal. Season 3 pass. Kamui Ban lets you phase through anything, reduces your ninjutsu, so you can throw out a Majestic first, then Kamui Ban, and you can actually charge in place or run around, phase through everything, and your ninjutsus will cool down faster, so you get back your Majestic faster. It also increases your attack power, movement speed, and reduces the ninjutsu cooldown time. Again, it's amazing. Pair this up with the Time Hop. If you guys do purchase out from the Season 4 Last Battle Sasuke, you're pretty much an infinite Kamui and that substitution does give you ninjutsu cooldown also. Kamui again is phenomenal. I love this build. It is so freaking good. Definitely try this out. Another great ultimate I want to give you guys that's pretty easy to hit. Takemichi no Kami. It's a perfect Susanoo that shoots a Chidori of flame. Kind of like the Amaterasu or like Flame Control. If you hit your opponent, it's a TOD touch of death. You gotta hit him with the Chidori though. If you don't hit them, if you hit them with the sides, they'll start burning and they'll get a defensive debuff. They'll burn a lot. They'll burn about 80% from full health. So it's really good. Even if you don't kill them, even if they don't get that touch of death, you'll still burn your opponents if you get multiple hits. It's a really good ultimate to use. The last ultimate I want to give you guys is Shigami Dance Storm. This is from Konan, a non-DLC. Shigami Dance Storm seals all ninjutsu and seals ultimates. It's very good to combo up with your team and also starting to wipe people out. The opponents can't use ninjutsu, so you can just blast all your juices on them and you can clean up the other team. So guys, for this section of the video, we're going to show you guys how to properly use a Kusanagi, your senbuns, and your heavies. So starting out a fight, you always want to draw out a sub on your opponent. Usually 90% of the time you draw out a sub before they draw out your sub, you will win the fight. So guys, how you want to start off a fight with the Kusanagi, you want to charge attack. Charge attack into a light dash in. So how you want to start your initial fight, you want to charge in. You use your light attack. That's either square or an X. You want to charge in and you stun. So you stay still for a little bit. That's when you can set up your proper combo. Using the Kusanagi, you have two different combos I'm going to show you guys that are very easy to use. First, you can charge in. You sun tap and do a light, heavy. That is the first combo. That would be a light, heavy. That's either XXY or square, Y. Another way to charge in at your opponent, you can charge in. You can do a light, heavy. Those are two optimal combos that you can do that are very easy to do and learn in about a minute or two. So you can actually mix and match these combos with your jutsus and ninja tools. Dash in again, you always want to make sure you first draw out their substitution. Once you dash in again, they have no sub. You can charge in. You can do a light, heavy. You dash forward, light, heavy. Simple. You can mix and match these combos. And I'm going to show you guys another strain that I can do. You can do a light, heavy. Dash forward, light, heavy. Dash forward, and another light, heavy. And that would work well, too. If you're ever having trouble with a strain of your combo, you can always use your senbuns and heavies to extend your combo or even your ninjutsu. So you do like a light, heavy to a Majestic. You can also do a light, heavy to ninjutsu. Amaterasu. So you can actually extend your combos with different jutsus. If you're ever like you're dropping your Kusanagi combo, you can obviously follow up with a ninjutsu or a ninja tools. So I'm right here. If I'm comboing up, I don't know what I'm doing, I can actually pop my jutsu after and go and keep comboing up. So guys, so the next section I want to show you guys how to probably use your ninja tools, senbuns, and heavies. So if my opponent's about to charge at me, I'm going to use my light senbuns. You can actually throw them to get them off you. Use your senbuns to space from you and your opponent, and you can use your senbun to space them off you. After they hard knock, go back in and pop a Majestic. So if my opponent's about to charge into me, I can use my senbuns. You charge in, wait for them to get up, then pop your Majestic and kill them. That's another way to play way more defensively. I personally like doing this. I'm more of a defensive type player with my range, so it's very smart. You actually have the lowest health in the game on range, and you want to always keep a distance between you and your opponent. And another scenario, if you actually do not have your senbuns equipped, you can actually use your heavies to get people off you. You can spam your heavies to get people off you. Right here, I'm using my senbuns to hard knock the opponent and get them off me. As I said earlier, there's 3 ways to start your fight. You always want to draw out your sub with your opponent. You can either fire your Majestic, you can use your ninja tools to draw out their sub, or do a charge attack. I will show you guys 3 examples. So if I fire Majestic on my opponent, he's going to be able to sub. And I draw that sub 90% of the time. I draw out my opponent's sub before me. I will win the fight. And after that, I can dash in. I can combo up. Pop out Amaterasu. Go back in combo again. And finish up my kill. Another way to initiate my fight, I can actually use my senbun to draw out the opponent's sub. He's about to charge in. Senbun. He's subbed. Waiting for him to get him out of time. Space hop. Amaterasu, Majestic. Bam, he's dead. Lastly, to start my fight and get a sub off is actually charge attacking. You can actually charge attacking your opponent. They're usually sub off of 1 charge attack. Come back in after a time space off. Do some combos on him. And that boy's dead. Now we're going to talk about the game modes in Shinobi Striker. Combat Battle is a game mode that you get 7 minutes to fight. You need 10 knockouts to win the match. Scrolls are very important in this game mode. They can help you get buffs in the game so your team can help you become victorious. Base Battle is a game mode that you have a total of 7 minutes to fight for 3 objectives and attain at least 2 to win the battle. Having 2 or more is good, but you do not want to lose 2 caps in Base Battle. If you're getting double cap or triple cap, you want to take by those caps to become victorious. Flag battles in game mode. You have at least 7 minutes to fight for the flag. You need to return 2 flags to become victorious in the battle. Each kill counts as a tick on the enemy flag. There are also 4 total flag ticks. When the flag ticks are maximized, you can instantly grab the flag and return to home. Scrolls also do spawn in this game mode, and it helps out tremendously. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/SixR. If you guys need any more help, make sure you drop by my Twitch channel too to ask for more questions.